love before we gave it word. Before we knew the word for it, before tongue shaped sound into promise, before lips met skin and called it tenderness, the spirits gathered in the dark. They bent low over red clay and river water, over melanin rich as midnight soil, and pressed into our marrow a knowing, not just survival, not just breath, but a pull like tide to moon, like drum to heartbeat, like root to earth. They fashioned black love before ships split the Atlantic, before iron bit wrists, before names were traded for numbers. They placed it in us as covenant. So when the world tried to unmake us, we would remember how to make one another whole again. Black love is primordial, older than cotton fields, older than auction blocks, older than the lie that we were less than. It is the hush between two bodies in a cabin with no door. It is fingers brushing in passing when even touch was regulated. It is a hymn hummed low enough not to alert the overseer, but loud enough to say, I am here, you are here, we are still us. They tried to breed us like livestock, but could not domesticate our devotion. They tried to scatter us like seed, but did not know we were baobabs. Even in separation, our roots speak underground. Black love is a woman braiding maps into her child's hair. It is a man working sun up to sundown with another man's name on his back, but whispering his own into the ear of the woman he calls wife. It is stolen moments stitched into eternity. It traveled with us. Through Reconstruction, hope, and Jim Crow shadow, through the Great Migration, cardboard suitcases and train whistles, and the trembling belief that somewhere north there was room to breathe when it wasn't. But I'll resuscitate you. It danced in the Harlem nights between poetry and trumpet. It stood arm in arm at lunch counters and bus stops. Love weaved into resistance, romance laced with revolution. Black love has always been political. To choose one another in a world that profits from our fracture is rebellion. To hold hands when statistics predict collapse. To marry when prisons and poverty circle like famished vultures. To raise children who know both lullabies and liberation songs. This love is holy work. But Black love is not only struggle, no. It is laughter, loud as Sunday dinner. It is aunties and uncles claiming babies not born of their bodies or even their lineage, but born of their belonging. It is brothers clasping shoulders in a language without words. It is sisters holding each other up when the mirror forgets to be kind. It is the friend who says, I see you, and means all of you. The history in your jawline, the future in your stride says, I know where you're going. Because stranger or not, I've seen where you've been in my own past. It is community cookouts where grief and joy share a plate. It is church fans and backyard spade games. It is barbershop debates and beauty salon revelations. It is softness we guard fiercely because the world projects, deflects, and calls us hard. We balance one another. Where I am weary, you are strength. Where you are uncertain, I am anchor. Where the world has tilted us off center, we lean back into symmetry, forehead to forehead, breath to breath. There is something sacred about how we fit. The way your hand finds mine like it's been searching across centuries, the way our laughter recognizes itself before it slips past each other's lips, the way our anger cools when held in familiar arms. We are mirrors that do not distort, In your gaze, I am not stereotype, not headline, not threat, not trend. I am beloved. And in mine, you are not burden, not expectation, not experiment. You are home. We yearn for one another, not dramatic, not decorative, but in the most necessary way. Like oxygen after running, like water after salt, answer after question, there is a hunger in us that only we know how to feed. The way your skin against mine writes stories no historian recorded, with understanding as clear as the nose on our faces. The way your voice saying my name undoes 1,000 microaggressive mispronunciations. The way we create language out of glances across crowded rooms. Entire novels exchanged without a page turning. We are authors of a literature the world cannot plagiarize. Our love scenes are not spectacle, they are divinity. When we kiss, ancestors exhale. When we choose each other, despite algorithms and narratives and every subtle suggestion that we should look elsewhere for salvation, the spirits nod. Because this is what they hid in us before we knew to call it love, a binding, an indelible thread, a remembering. Black to black, despite combination, our couplings are constellations drawn in a sky that once denied our light. And when we lay together, when we plan futures, when we build and forgive and build again, we are not just two bodies in a room. We are history, refusing erasure. We are balance restored. We are breath shared. We are the quiet vow echoing across generations. No matter the crossing, no matter the storm, we will hold on to each other like next breaths, like sacred texts, like the story only we can write a closing to. Before we ever knew that love for you was me, as for me, the only love was ever you.